Now that my hard gel is applied, her nail is fixed, and everything's ready to go, it's time to finish these nails up. My mom is a very simple nails girl, and she gets the same 5 colors every single time. Anything bright and pinkish, reddish, orangish, those are her jam. This is one of her go-to colors. It's Jellyfish Candy from D&D. You can see after I apply the first coat of polish on her pinky, I'm gonna ask her if she likes that color. Even though I know my mom, I am going to confirm the color every single time with every client. Nobody wants to have a client hating their nail color after it's been cured, so I'm always going to make sure to check and make sure the client's happy with the color. This first layer of polish, I'm not trying to get the tightest application, I'm just going to get an even coat over the whole nail. You can see with this color, I probably can get away with just doing one coat, especially with a tinted base under, but I just always prefer to do 2 coats. I feel like you get a smoother, cleaner looking application when you do 2 coats of polish. So it's a step I'm just not really willing to give up. You can be just a little bit faster with this first coat. Again, it's just not quite as important to get it as close to the cuticle and sidewalls. You can kind of just speed through this first coat, and then you are going to get a tighter, cleaner application with your second coat. Now going with that second coat, I'm going to bubble up the product close to her cuticle area as I can. This is also why it's nice to sometimes push those cuticles back again if they have relaxed back down, to make sure you're getting a really close application. I also love a good rounded application brush like these D&D bottles. I know these are a little bit controversial because they're a cheaper brand, but I love their application brushes and they have some really great colors. I'm going to use the corner of that brush to get as close as I can to the sidewalls. This is the nail that we fixed, so I especially want to make sure all of those bumpy areas or filed areas that we did with the finish filing are going to be smoothed over with this gel polish. Also, really want to make sure I cap the edges on this one, as it is a little bit thicker than the rest of them. I was struggling so bad with top coat on this set. I always go with the Cocoist Ultra Glossy No Wipe. It is the best top coat, hands down. There's no argument in my mind. But sometimes with neon colors, any top coat will just pull away from weird areas. It will bubble. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just so annoying when brands don't like to mix. But even the D&D top coat does that on this color. So something about this neon color just makes the top coat not happy. So normally I'll do all 5 nails and then have her cure and move on, but I was only doing 1 or 2 at a time, really trying to get so you can see it pulled away at the cuticle right there. I had to go back in and try to fix it, and then I was like, hurry, go cure that. This hand is finished, so I'm going to do my last and very important step, which is finish filing. This just smooths out all of the layers that we added to the nail and makes a very seamless edge so that the lifting does not happen. This step is so important to avoid lifting. I feel like it seems counterproductive, but I promise you it just is all the difference for nails that last long. And I'm going to make sure my file is at about a 45-degree angle, just filing right underneath, not filing obviously any of that work that we did on top of the nail. This step is also very important if you added chrome. So then I'm going to brush away the dust, and these nails turned out so pretty, perfect for summer.